Today is January the 14th, 2025, and it's time for another Lakewood Ranch market update. Hello, it's MarkBoehmig with Michael Saunders and Company. So today I want to go ahead and give you what happened for 2024 and then how did we look in 2024 compared to the last 5 years? Are we on an increasing trend, a decreasing trend? What is the market outlook? And what do we think is going to happen for this year in 2025 if you're deciding to come to the Lakewood Ranch area to make it your home or to make it a second home? So let's start right here with the average pricing that's going on here in Lakewood Ranch. And as you can see, at the end of December, our average sale price was $381 a square foot. Now, that is up slightly from the month prior to that. And as you can see on the overall year, it was up from in January of $345 a square foot. And what about availability? Well, our number of homes on the market is quite large right now, and this is for the zip codes 34202 and 34211. So at the end of December, we had a total of 563 homes in those two zip codes, and that is going to include what new construction did put on the MLS. Now, as you know, new construction doesn't always put all of their listings on MLS, but this is going to show a sampling of some of those listings that are included in the MLS. We had 102 homes go pending, and we had a total of 148 that closed in the month of December, which was up over November. So we had 88 days on market for the average home that was listed, and that is up from the previous months. It's actually up for the entire year, and that's mainly because of the amount of inventory that we have. Buyers have a lot more to choose from. List price to sell price ratio is at 93%. So selling, how are the prices looking? Well, the average list price for the area was $981,000. The average sold price was $1,015,000, and then our median home price was $737,000 for the month ending in December. Inventory. Well, we had 3.8 months supply. And as you know, as we get closer to that 4 months, it becomes more of a balanced market. So we're still in somewhat of a seller's market, but having all of the inventory on the market from the new homes is making the competition quite stiff. So I told you we'd go back 5 years. So if you bought a home here in 2019, in December of 2019, you would have paid around $220 a square foot. And that home now would be close to $381 a square foot. So you would have had a nice increase over the past 5 years. And this is what our inventory looks like from what it was back in December of 19. So as you can see, we had quite a few homes on the market and the sales were quite brisk. The dark green lines are the ones that have closed, and the red line is the number of homes as they've gone pending. So I think this right here is a big factor for where we are in our market today. This rate was, as of today, it was 7.035%. Now, back in the first of the year, it was down closer to 6%. And then, of course, we've had those Fed decreases, and that has not helped one bit. As you can see here, the rate trend is continuing to climb. So this right here is actually Lakewood Ranch. Now, the previous slides were for zip codes 34202 and 34211, but this is the outline of Lakewood Ranch. So when I create this outline and then I go in and pull the statistics for this outline, this is what we see. We had active 276 listings with an average list price of a little over $1 million. And then we had 64 homes go pending, and those were at an average of a little over $900,000. And you can see the days on market. So what about the actual sales? We had 159 homes that closed in that time frame. The average sale price was $1,031,000. Sell price to list price ratio was at 97%, and it was an average of 81 days on market. So where do I see us going from here? Well, I think there was a couple of factors. One is the amount of new home inventory that we have on the market. That is always going to keep a downward pressure on the number of resales or the amount of dollars that you're going to get from a resale because the resales are going to be very competitive with that. And then the other factor is the interest rates. So as these interest rates continue to slowly climb, I think that that's going to put some pressure on the market as well. But just think if you'd have bought back in December of 2019, you would have still had a great appreciation on your house. If you were renting from then, it wouldn't have done you any good. But if you were a homeowner, then you'd made quite a bit of money no matter what the interest rate was at that particular time. So I hope you got value out of this video for our market update for the year ending in 2024. I look forward to hearing from you in 2025, and hopefully we can get together. If you come to the Lakewood Ranch area, I'd be more than happy to show you some homes that are here in the area. And if you currently live here in Lakewood Ranch, I'd love to sit down with you and talk about what that selling process would look like. Mark Boehmig, Michael Saunders and Company.